Hello and welcome to the Q&A sessions brought to you by Octa FX, Best Forex Broker Asia 2021, and of course Nigeria 2022 with over 10 years experience. My name is Nicolette Mashile. I'm also known as the Financial Bunny, and today I'm joined by Nareen Reddy, who is the Managing Director of Eccentric Forex. She's also a financial markets expert who specializes in affiliate management. Now we're going to be having a very interesting conversation. If you want to be profitable, whether you're investing or whether you are trading, one of the biggest things you've got to do is to manage risk. You've got to make sure that your risk management strategy is absolutely solid. And that's what we're going to be talking about with Nareen. And later on, we test her financial literacy where we are going to be playing a little game. So let's go for it. Nareen, welcome to the Q&A sessions.
Thank you for having me.
So I have this big fight, right, with everybody all the time, because obviously I didn't study like finance. So I know that a lot of people in the finance space have like an accounting definition of what an asset is, right? So we had this huge fight where I was like, a car is an asset, a cell phone is an asset, and people were like, it's not an asset. Please tell me what an asset actually is.
Okay, so by definition, an asset is an intangible or tangible resource that is owned by individuals or corporations that holds present or futuristic value.
And I'm going to stick to present because, for instance, I'm a content creator, right? So my cell phone is able to help me create the content which I get paid for. So that surely should make it an asset, right?
So, you know, I understand where you're coming from when you're using that as a term or whatever the case might be. However, because it then depreciates once it's purchased and once you start to use it, it depreciates in value. Okay. That's where the whole iffiness comes in, where it's like, is it an asset or is it really an expense, you know, in terms of the cell phone. But for someone like you who is a content creator and constantly uses it in order to, you know, futuristically, you know, generate other finances. Yes. I mean, it is seen as an asset. I would say it's an asset as well.
I think it's quite important right now to tell anybody that is watching that, of course, this is for educational purposes. Yes, and it's not meant to be any type of financial advice. And I want to ask you specifically, as Nareen, which asset classes do you invest or trade?
Okay, so my primal focus has been the financial markets as a whole, not necessarily just Forex. Okay. So I started off with Forex, which is primarily your currencies. Yes. I then went on to trading a bit of commodities, metals.
Which commodities, if you don't mind me asking?
When I was looking at it and looking at the commodities and the metals kind of segment, I traded gold quite a lot. Okay. Gold is a very lucrative pair, and it's known as the safe haven for traders. Yes. Because it holds a lot of stability. I mean, there will always be a demand for gold. Therefore, you know, making it a bit more stable in comparison to other asset classes. And also the payout is very good when it comes to trading gold. Okay. And then I moved on to more the stocks. I learned a lot about Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. Yeah. But my current focus is more the indice range. So I like trading something known as NASDAQ, NAS 100. Yeah. So basically, you have to know the components of NASDAQ, which is all your top 100 tech companies in the United States. So I find that a lot more thrilling. And, you know, obviously you have to invest a lot more in it because it's a very high risk, you know, asset type. Yeah. So, but the rewards are obviously very, very great when trading something like an indice.
And I think maybe let's talk a little bit about that. When you are creating your investment or trading portfolio, do you try to incorporate other assets? I mean, I've asked you about the ones you like, but do you try to incorporate other assets to have a more diverse approach?
I still do trade my currencies. I still do trade my stocks. I still do trade metals. It's just not as frequent. Yes. Or if I do trade, it's more on a long-term scale and not in and out. Indices, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm the kind of trader that will be in, and then I don't hold for a very long time and I go out.
How do you use looking at past performance to be able to mitigate any risk that you may potentially have in new trades or a new strategy that you may have put together?
Let's just say we're looking at share price. Okay. All right? When we're looking at share price, we say, okay, within this period of the year, this is when the share price is the lowest. Within this period of the year, the share price is the highest. If you don't use that particular benchmark as indications, how would you know when to buy and when to sell? So,
okay, maybe using this strategy, I want to understand, have you ever gotten it wrong?
So you can it's very easy to get wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if it's something that has been practiced, but you see, that's the thing with trading. It's about practice. It's about understanding. It's about investing time in knowing what the market is doing and trying to understand why is it reacting to particular, financial events or economic events in that particular manner. So once you understand that and you understand the different companies and how they operate, it then makes it, I would say, a bit easier when predicting what move to make, whether you're buying or whether you're selling. But yes, it is very easy to get wrong, which is why a lot of people say, trading is a scam, and it's just simply because they are ill-informed and they don't have the necessary information to make these decisions to become profitable.
So let's look at the market conditions right now. We're hearing it's a recession, it's definitely a bear market. So if somebody is looking from the outside and not feeling like, oh, this is actually all doom and gloom, how do you actually make sure that your asset allocation is going to match the actual market environment?
Okay, so that boils down now to your research point.
Okay.
So whenever we're looking at these kind of perspectives, it's always good to do extensive research of what's occurring in the market.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's the recession, there's, like you said, the stocks performing poorly. However, as a trader, we still capitalize off a plunging market.
Oh yes, because you can win
we can
either
buy,
way.
We can sell,
Oh yeah.
So we can capitalize either way, which is why, no matter what kind of economic event is occurring or no matter what kind of, space you're in terms of the economy, you're still able to make an informed decision based off your research. Because remember, as a trader, you don't need to buy in order to sell.
Oh yes.
So you can just sell. So and remember, the anticipation is to buy at a low price, predicting a price increment, and to sell at a high price, predicting a price downfall.
So if you predict a price downfall, for instance, of, let's just take one of the stocks, let's take the NASDAQ index, right? If you're predicting a down trajectory in terms of the price of that index, that's how you can make money.
Yes, so you would just start selling NASDAQ. And as you're selling NASDAQ and the price keeps falling, you are then profiting off that.
But what is the risk of that? What if it doesn't fall and it swings the other way?
Then your account is blown. But obviously,
your account is blown. Too bad, so sad.
No, but obviously there are measures that you can put into place, such as a stop loss.
Okay.
Such as a risk management plan in which you can you would then know how much are you willing to risk in order to make a specific value. So yes. I mean, at that point you would have these measures in place, so your account wouldn't be blown.
So is trading speculating? Is it a gamble?
It's 100% speculation. It's not a gamble, and the reason why I'm saying it's not a gamble is because it involves so much of calculated risk. It is a bit simpler now in this current economy to actually predict the movement, because we know it's so hard for it to make that turn and now go back into a bullish market. So we know that it's constantly going to be falling. So in a bearish market, we're just constantly waiting for those sell opportunities to arise. You might hold on that particular loss for a little while, but if you've implemented proper risk management, you're able to hold until you get into profit. So, it works out in your favor regardless.
All right. Well, that's quite an interesting one. It does work in your favor regardless. It's not a gamble. It's about making sure that you are taking those calculated risks. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll see you when we come back. The Octa FX trading app is a smart trading service combining everything a trader needs in an easy-to-use app. First, download the Octa FX trading app, then register and log in. Check your email inbox and then click to confirm. Now, after you've filled in your details, choose the platform, the type of account, and the leverage that you would like to trade. Then, start your real account by making a deposit using any of the payment system Octa FX has to offer. Then, start trading and enjoy. By the way, use my promo code Nicolette and double your deposit for more profitable trading. Welcome back to the Q&A sessions brought to you by Octa FX. As I said, we are sitting with Nareen Reddy. Very interesting conversation around managing your risk. But right now, we also want to see if she manages her risk and making sure that she is financially literate. So we're going to be playing Save or Spend, or at least a version of it. We're going to be picking up a card. And she's got 30 seconds for her to guess all of the words that I am going to be describing. Are you ready, Nareen?
I'm ready.
Okay. Out of 10, what are you scoring yourself?
Hey, I don't want to oversell myself here.
You must never oversell yourself. But I think you are ready. Okay. So we're going to go 30 seconds.
All right, let's go.
That network marketing company that sells gymming supplements.
NPL.
No.
Green.
It's green.
Herbalife.
Yes. Okay. The big company, it's an organization, it's a government organization that deals with our parents who work in public sector with their pension. 3-letter word. Okay, what are you?
UIF.
UIF, my sister. What
you
are you?
said 3 letters.
It is 3 letters, that's not UIF. What are you? Oh, time. Not UIF. PIC. All right.
I'm a trader, please.
I'm a trader.
I'm a trader, please.
Okay, let's go. You ready with the next one?
Yes.
Okay, go. Okay, so what do you pay your wife when you divorce her? It's not a South African thing.
Alimony.
Yes. Okay, what do you do when you get to age 55 or 60?
Retire.
Yes. Okay, what are those things? So your pension fund, your group risk, your group life that you get, what are they called? It's like a hairstyle?
Here's a fridge benefit.
Yes! Okay, so you're gonna explain now. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. It's where kids save. What do they save in?
Piggy bank.
Yes, there you go. When you are working and then you need to save towards what? Like what kind of...
A goal.
Hey, Bo. Okay, it's part of your deductions. I mean, they deduct money from when you're...
Tax. Investment.
Provident fund. Come now.
You should have said the one that had different rules. Okay, are you ready? Okay,
go.
she's just like, whatever.
When you're an employee, what do they do? Pay you monthly?
A salary.
Yeah, there we go. When you're dialing airtime.
When you're dialing airtime.
Yes.
No, you can't dial airtime. A pin. Are you looking for pin?
Pin number.
Pin. Okay, let's think about this now, okay? The word is pin number. I get it. Is that the word on the card?
Yes.
Okay, so not when you're at the bank to withdraw. When you're dialing airtime. My sister, I worry. Nareen, you've been absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us on the Q&A session.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
I had a lot of fun.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I'm glad. Thank you. And you taught us quite a lot about managing our risk when it comes to the trades and the strategies that we put together. Thank you for watching today's Q&A session, and we're hoping that there's something new that you have learned right here today. Now, if you have any interest in learning about Forex trading, Octa FX has got a basic beginner's course. It's a video course where you can learn all things Forex. For more information or to sign up, go to www.octafx.com. Once again, my name is Nicolette Mashile, and I'll see you guys on the next one. For a 100% bonus that doubles your deposit for a more profitable trade, use promo code Nicolette.